This is EHJ Today in London at the occasion of the annual Congress of the European Society of Cardiology. I'm Tom Lüscher. I'm Editor-in-Chief of the European Heart Journal, and I'm talking to my colleague and friend Roberto Ferrari.
Hi.
Roberto, welcome. Roberto, you're here in your capacity as editor of the EHJ, The Heart of the Matter, the former supplement. So we would like to talk a little bit about the profile of the journal and also its history. You started it actually years ago, didn't you?
Yes. It's a sort of my baby. I started, I think, about 20 or maybe 25 years ago. And at that time, the supplement was called European Heart Journal Supplement, was very popular mainly because was an opportunity to produce a proceeding of a meeting.
Right.
And at that time, many industries were really interested to have the proceeding of the meeting. The meeting were not as big as this one,
Right.
and so was the quality was good, and there was an opportunity then to deliver the proceeding to their clients and so on. And so we did extremely well. And also the supplement was quite important economically in order to, cover and to maintain some
also
of the other journals and so on.
Yeah.
Then I think I've been editor for about 6 or 7 years, and then we changed the editorialship, and that unfortunately coincided also with the starting of a little bit of a crisis. The companies became less interested to have a proceeding because other possibility of communicating what they were doing and so on. And so slowly, the journal from one supplement per month went to almost one per year. So it was a very big drop. Mm-hmm. At that point, the board has asked me if I could try to come back again.
With a new concept.
With a new concept. And it was a big challenge, and I took advantage of being rather involved in going to the affiliates and in the so-called global scientific affairs and so on. And so I thought, why not to propose this product to some of our affiliates? And
like national societies in
national societies and affiliate societies. Mm-hmm. And I've been quite successful in China, mm-hmm. and I can see the reason for them is maybe it's tough to publish in the European Heart Journal, but also they are eager to have a visibility and to publish in English, which for them is also quite prestigious thing. And so they committed to have 4 numbers per year for 3 years. And so we started with China. And I have to say the quality of the paper is good. Mm-hmm. Sometimes there are also bad papers, but the journal is peer-reviewed. We have a good editorial board. We have a small statistical committee and so on. And I have to say that the Chinese, we never refuse a paper, but we make the changes so complicated that then withdrawn because they can see that they have to redo. And then the Gulf area followed. Then AMCO wanted to do a supplement, and
the
Italian research organization, and then we might be successful with India. So that was one thing. The other idea that I have is the following. Many, and particularly big institutions, they like to have annual report or biannual report on what they're doing, and they ask, for instance, my hospital, they ask us to report how many angioplasty we did, which are the new things, and so on, and you provide a nice report.
Yes. And it's distributed then widely, of course.
And it is distributed, but so I offer this possibility, and I said, look, instead of having the annual report published by somebody and then by hand you provide it to everybody, why don't you do it with us? Automatically, it will be available to 35,000 people, which is more or less, or 30,000 people, which is your subscriber. Yeah. And so the National Guard Hospital, the cardiological department accepted to do one.
That's in China, is it?
No, that is in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia. In Riyadh, okay. And then the San Donato Milanese, which is probably one of the biggest institutions we have in Italy, decided to do one. And so also that helped. And magically, I don't know, now the industry is coming back to us. And we have published, I started in December, we have already published 6 number, we have signed contract for other 6, and we have 5 or 6 in discussion. So I'm quite pleased, and it was a nice opportunity.
So how is the accessibility? Can you access it on the platform?
You can access on the platform, and it is online for all the subscribers, but the sponsor can buy as many copies as they want. Printed copy as they want. And, when I got it, I'm saying this because probably everybody knows, had an impact factor of 5, but simply because the denominator, they were published only when. Yeah. So now, of course, the impact factor has gone down, but the impact factor is not the reason to publish on the European Journal of the Heart of the Mind.
It's an educational material,
It's an educational material, and is the only way you can, or one of the few ways, you can have a monothematic number. Right. That is the strength.
One issue with
one issue, yeah, exactly.
And it's an opportunity for many who want to do this, be it industry, but also private institutions. And
absolutely.
So we're look forward to read this, and we wish you all the best for the future of the journal.
And I'd like to thank you, because the European Heart Journal is always advertising a little bit when a new number is coming out. So please go and read it, because otherwise people don't know and they don't read it.
Very good.
That's all.
Thank you very much, Roberto.
Thank you, Tom.